Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back. My name is Natalie. In this video, we are going to talk about this upcoming week astrology forecast, and we'll end the video with a collective reading through tarot and oracle cards. This video is talking about July 29 to August 4th, 2024. If this is the first time you're watching my video, I'm so glad you found me, you stopped by and watched this video. I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share on this channel, you can subscribe and share with your friends. July 31st. We have Venus in Leo trine Chiron, that gestation retrograde a few days ago in Aries. So today we have two fire sign energy coming together. This can be a day where some of us can feel a little extra tender, but yet in a beautiful way because it's a trine. So definitely, I know it's a Wednesday, it might not be possible, but if you can, this is definitely a day where you want to go a little bit slower. You want to, it's a day where you put yourself first, self-love, self-care kind of day. I know it's not easy, it's Wednesday, many of us might have work or other life obligation, but if you can today, please do carve out a little bit of me time, if possible, for yourself. Whether this is just enjoying your morning coffee by yourself, or maybe, in the midst of a busy day, having that 15 minutes break, or enjoying lunch by yourself in the park or whatnot, or a little night walk after dinner if you can, to just clear your mind, because it's a day where, like I said, you can feel a bit tender, but yet it's a more beautiful way. It's a trine, it's supportive. Chiron gestation retrograde a few days ago last week. We also have Sun in Leo opposed Pluto in Aquarius last week. So both of those energy can really kind of bring up some, perhaps, some old wounds or trauma, perhaps maybe some triggers might resurface. You might be reflecting on your own healing journey or self-discovery journey, and it might not be the easiest feeling, right? But also know that healing is not linear, that sometimes all these triggers or feelings come up. They're not here to haunt us, but for us to heal another layer deeper, to be more willing to accept ourselves, right? To love us through love ourselves through it. So maybe for some, this is some internal hidden fears that might come up. You're about to do something, there's some fears creeping in, so on and so forth. Everyone might feel a little different, but today we do have that Venus in Leo trine Chiron retrograde that wants us to own them, to embrace whatever comes up, whether this is some kind of feelings, emotion, pain, hurt, etc. And remember that you still deserve love. You still deserve the love, the care, whatever it is that you desire in your life, right? Leo rules the heart. Venus in Leo wants you to be brave and embrace it all, to open up your heart, that even though it might not be the easiest, most comfortable feeling, that you are loving yourself through it, right? Like I said, healing is not a linear journey. So as maybe if you are discovering yourself, rediscovering yourself, whatever kind of personal journey that you're on, some days are sunshines and rainbow, and you accomplish something, you feel so proud of yourself, and someday it can be stormy weather, thunders, and like tornado, but they are all valid, right? Embrace them all, and remember to choose you, to love yourself through it if you're feeling it today. So I am sending you lots of love and a little love reminder for you all as well. And then on August 2nd or 3rd, depending where you are in the world, so I would say you're probably feeling it during the weekend, Venus in Leo is going to square Uranus in Taurus. So this can be impulsive yet also liberating aspect for all of us. Venus in Leo, like I said, is very true to herself. Her heart doesn't hold back. Say it like it is. It listens to the heart. It follows her heart, just like all of us should be, right? If you truly believe in something, if you truly love something, you embrace it, you follow your heart, you are willing to take a risk, express yourself, speak your truth, make a change, make a move, whatever it is, right? So this weekend, I would say Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday, right? You are going to feel this aspect, and this can be something also that has been building up, right? Maybe something has been weighing you down, worrying on you, or something that you have been suppressing as well. And this aspect is going to give you that push that you need to finally liberate yourself, to free yourself from it, right? This can be a feeling, an emotion, or something that you just can't do it anymore. So like I always say, energy goes both ways. It can lead to a breakthrough. It can also lead to a breaking point or a breakup of some sort, right? This can be like, you know what? I just can't do this anymore. I've had enough. It's not working. I've endured. I try. I don't want to put up with this anymore. That's it. Bye. And this aspect is going to liberate you from something that is no longer aligning with your heart, and you just gotta do it. You gotta move the energy. And this can be like, hey, you know what? We need to talk because we need to solve this. I don't like it this way, right? And maybe this is also you feeling like, you know what, it's been happening all over, it's been happening all the time. I need to break free from it, try something new, explore something new. And yes, this can definitely be relationship problems. Any kind of relationship, romantic, platonic, family dynamics, because we're talking about Venus. This can also be maybe a habit, right? You keep doing it, you know it's not the best for you, but you're also finally like, you know what, I gotta do it, I gotta change it, right? Or maybe this is you trying something, exploring something new that is out of the box, because we do have that Uranus energy here. So it will show up in different ways for all of us. And also you can also check out and see what houses are ruled by Leo and Taurus. That might be the topics and stories that you will see this energy manifest as well. So that is what I want to talk about this week. And next Monday or Sunday night, depending where you are in the world, but mainly Monday is a big day, and I usually post these videos on Sundays, so I want to include that as well so that you get a heads up. So that will be August 5th, next Monday. We have two important thing that is happening. It's a big day, so circle it. So first, we have Venus entering Virgo on August 5th, 10:23 a.m. Hong Kong time, or August 4th, 10:23 p.m. Eastern time, so adjust the time according to where you are in the world. Venus in Leo was like loud, playful, kind of like this vroom, look at me, wear your heart on the sleeve energy. You know, it's bold, it's dynamic, you know, it encourages us to follow our hearts, to express ourselves, to pursue what our hearts desire, right? Now Venus entered Virgo, an earth sign. So Venus in Virgo is inviting us to touch the grass and to get grounded, to slow down a little bit and to process, to be more practical about our Venusian matters, right? The relationships, the money matters, the things that brings us joys. Maybe someone is spending a little too much, having a little bit too much fun during Venus in Leo, and now Venus in Virgo is looking at the receipts and go, let's look at this bills that we're having to pay. Maybe you are regretting of some of the big purchase or impulsive buys, right? Maybe you're having too much fun, and now during Venus in Leo, you gotta get practical and get real with what is really happening, right? But it's also nice personally to me that we're having Venus in Virgo during this upcoming Mercury retrograde, which I will talk about very soon, because Venus in Virgo help us to focus, to be a little bit more practical. Venus in Virgo is analytical, right? It gives us the ability to focus on little things, on details. So we definitely need that during Mercury retrograde, which is happening a couple hours after this. So yeah, it's a big day next Monday. So how do we show up in all our Venusian matters, our relationship, things that bring us joy, money matters? How can we be in service for others? That is the Venus in Virgo energy, and that is the love language of Venus in Leo, in Virgo. Oh my God, I'm like eating my words already with all this pre-shadow Mercury retrograde. Anyway, get back to it. Focus. All right, so Venus in Virgo can be analytical, yes, right? Paying attention to those little details. Want to analyze everything, want to get down and dirty to make sure you're not missing out things, which is great, right? It's that almost investigative energy, but it can also be critical, can be very too hard on yourself or others. So be mindful with that energy during this Venus in Virgo transit. Maybe sometimes it's great to have this energy so that you can focus on the details that might be helpful, that might serve us or others around us. But sometimes it can be focusing on the details and be a little bit judgmental and critical, and maybe a bit tough and harsh on ourselves and others. So it's about finding the balance during this Venus in Virgo and transit, to use this energy when you have to or when you don't have to, right? It's great if you want to check off your to-do list, to do some kind of improvement, adjustment, especially since we have Mercury retrograde. This energy is great if we are reflecting on our thoughts, the way we communicate, the way we exchange with others. It allows us to find clarity in our relationship matters as well, right? Things that matter to us during this transit. And so during this transit, remember the good and the bad and everything in between, and use this energy to help you, right? Know that sometimes there will be time we need to hold our standard, we need to be critical, and we need to use this energy to help us. But sometimes it is also necessary for us to take accountability, right? Or to ask others to do that, to align ourselves with people that is able to grow with us, right? So I hope this transit will help you move through whatever it is that you're moving through. And Venus will stay in Virgo until August 29. Couple hours later, on the same day, on the 5th, Mercury will station retrograde. All right, so Mercury will station retrograde at 4 degrees 6 minutes in Virgo. And we already have pre-shadow energy since July 17. So the chances are during those periods up until now and this upcoming week, you might see that you need to go back to some of the things that's happening, the conversation or whatever, during this upcoming Mercury retrograde. And Mercury retrograde will go back to Leo later mid-month, 14-15 in August, depending where you are in the world, and will retrograde all the way back to 21st degree 24 minutes in Leo, and it will station direct end of August 29, 28, depending where you are in the world. And remember, we have part 3. If you watch my videos, I always say Mercury retrograde is a 3-part, 3 chapters journey. First, we have pre-shadow, we have the actual Mercury retrograde, and after its station in August 28 or 9, it will have the part 3, the post-shadow energy, where Mercury will trace back all the degree point it retrograde, and that will be until September 12th, meaning this whole Leo season and most of Virgo season will be in retrograde. So all the Mercury retrograde stuff, right? The typical stuff, the tech stuff, the machines, the traffic, the delays, the slowing down, maybe perhaps some of the machines or mechanic or electric appliances might break down because it's time to change them, right? It's time to upgrade them. Make sure you double, triple check everything, right? Your texts, your emails, and all that. Make sure you communicate clearly so that you don't have a lot of back and forth. You don't have a lot of this miscommunication or misunderstanding, right? If you're traveling, I know it's summer in the northern hemisphere, it's summer vacation, many of you are going on trips. I already received multiple messages from friends and clients that, oh my god, I have already experienced delay. One of them got in the airport just because of traffic, they're late, and then they missed the flight, and then the next one is delayed, and then the connecting flight, oh my god, it's like such a big hassle. I feel so bad, but sometimes we just have to deal with it, right? But you now have the heads up, so you're able, hopefully, to give yourself a bit more patience, to be gentle with yourself and others around you as we are all moving through this energy together. All right, so that is all I want to say. So yeah, we'll continue to talk about this Mercury retrograde as it makes some important aspect down the road as well. So now let's take a look at our collective message through the tarot and oracle cards. We have Nine of Wands, we have the Strength, and Empress. Two major arcana, we have all this like yellow energy, right? Really that regal Leo season energy, right? It's asking us to really connect with ourselves. This is the time. And we also have all those Venusian aspects this week to really asking us to truly embrace ourselves, everything that is coming up for us, and love ourselves through it all. Yes, some of us, you know, it hasn't been the easiest recently. Maybe you're moving through certain life experiences, or maybe you're healing from something, you're moving through some big thing, and it's been exhausting, it's been tired, or maybe it's just simply you're doing a lot nowadays, right? You have to attend to a lot of things. Maybe it doesn't have to always be like a healing journey, something that is sad. Maybe you're simply busy because it's summer, you are a mom, you are taking care of your kids, your family, you're on summer holiday, you're doing a lot. Or maybe you're busy working, doing a lot for others, your boss, your co-worker, whatever it is, right? Just know that even though maybe you can't control some of the things that is happening in life, what you can control is yourself and how you face them, right? Make sure if you can carve out time for yourself to pour back into your cup. Find the strength within you to love yourself through it all. If you're moving through some big things in life, some difficult times in life, that they are not happening to you but for you, and through it all there's always a reason. Maybe things have to happen so you can embrace who you really are. What is it that you truly desire in life? Maybe it is about changing life path, career path, you know, moving through some kind of relationship matters, but this will create a different version, a newer version of yourself for you. And this is always about getting to know more about yourself. who you really are. What are you doing on this earth? Maybe this is discovering your purpose. This is discovering your path. This is rediscovering what is it that you want to do, right? And not be afraid of it, and not to be scared that you won't be able to move through it, because you will. And if you need help, there's always help around you. The only thing is to get through that part where I don't need any help, I can do it by myself. Sometimes our ego want to protect us and don't want us to feel ashamed, guilty, or whatever with asking for help. But just remember, we're all human beings. We don't have to do it all by ourselves. There's no shame or guilt in asking for help. Okay? From the Monology, usually there's 2 cards, but 3 cards came out, and I love the 3rd card, so I'm going to show you later. And first we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. Talk about that square with Uranus and Venus, about releasing control. Yes, this is that breaking free, liberating energy that we will experience this week. Whatever it is that you're suppressing, you know you need to let go, address it, do it, move it, whatever. Release control and just let it happen. It has to happen. And then we have full moon and Sagittarius. See the bigger picture. Yes, exactly. Sometimes things happen, we don't know why we're experiencing right here, right now, but see the bigger picture, right? There's always a reason behind it. Yes, maybe this week or recently you have to move through something uncomfortable, tough, hard, sad, or not easy, but see the bigger picture. Maybe you'll be able to see the bigger picture later on, right? But right now, just release control, let it happen, know that it is all happening for your highest good. And the 3rd card, new moon in Gemini. Think it through, because Mercury retrograde is upon us. So think it through, slow down if you can, especially when you feel overwhelmed, when you're not sure with the thought, the communication, what you're saying, what they're saying, and what the text email is saying. Slow down and think it through. Lastly, our oracle card, peace. I love this card. This is really that Venus in Virgo energy showing up for us, right? Look at all this green, this earthy energy that is showing up. And this green is reminding us to come back to our heart space, our heart chakras, right? 23 also breaks down to 5 in the midst of all this changes, chaos, whether they're happening in your life, around you, and of course in the collective level. How can we find peace? It is through loving yourself through it all, by radical acceptance, right? Accept, embrace whatever is coming up, whatever is happening in your world around you as a collective, and lean into help, lean into love, lean into peace, right? For some, maybe something new is going to birth through this chaos or changes that you're moving through. Trust yourself that you're supported and loved through this journey, that you're able to find that peace again. I love this message for all of us. I hope one of the message helps you move through your week. And remember, I offer all kinds of astrology, tarot, akashic records reading. If you are interested, you want to have a consultation with me, my information are in the description box below. Just shoot me an email. Follow me over on Instagram. I host live, Zoom, and in-person events sometimes, so follow me over there. That's where I post everything, because sometimes I can forget to post here on the community page, but I will remind myself to do so. And in the meantime, sending you all lots of love and wishing you all a great week ahead. See you.